Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel by watching my videos and allowing me to keep doing this. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, cryptocurrency of any kind that you see in my comment section with a picture of me and a variation of my name, please know that that garbage is not me. That is a scammer. If you don't see the check mark beside my name, it is not me. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, I will link it at the end of this video. Please go back and watch it. There's a lot of good stuff I don't want you to miss, and it would also help me out a lot on YouTube. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all, in January, not anything at all got done, but a lot of talking, blaming each other, pointing each other's fingers. I mean, just a bunch of like childhood arguments is all that happened in January. The House will be on vacation for the most of February, so don't expect a whole lot out of the House. They say what needs to be done right now, the Senate could do it, but we also know the Senate is not doing nothing. In February, we will be facing another government shutdown. Y'all, before that even gets close, before that even happens, I want to remind you, please do not fall for all the garbage lies that you're going to be seeing on YouTube about the shutdown affecting your Social Security check. Because you know, every time this happens, other people, we know who they are, say that your check's going to be late, your check is not going to come, you're going to be without a check for them months that we're out of the government working. Well, what's different? The government don't work anyway. But, and I always tell you, don't worry about your checks. They will be coming. They're backed up with a trust fund. Everything is on go. All they got to do is push the button at the first of the month and check starts flying. So please do not worry about your Social Security checks. You will get them, because I know you're going to see a ton of videos trying to scare you into watching their videos. Don't fall for that garbage. Okay, they have to have a vote by February the 18th to fund the government. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think in February that's probably about the only thing that's really going to happen. But I'm going to talk about some other things that they say are going to happen. But reality is, I think funding the government at the very last minute will be the only thing that happens. We know if we do have a shutdown, it will only be for a few hours or a day, maybe 2 days at the longest, before they fix it. It always happens that way. But please do not worry about your Social Security checks, your disability checks, your VA checks. You will get them, and you will get them on time, just like you always do. The average gas price across the U.S. right now, $330. I'm sorry. It will be if they have their way. But the average gas price across the United States right now is $3.33 per gallon. Now that's on average. We know that in other places it's a lot higher. California is being beat up with gas prices. They are saying average could rise as high as $4.13 per gallon by summertime. Y'all, you may not like me saying this. In fact, there's going to be several things in here you're not going to like me saying, but I've held my tongue as much as I can. This is all Little Joe's fault. Gas prices going crazy is all Little Joe's fault. 100% his fault. For closing the pipeline. For giving Russia the go-ahead to build their own pipeline, and then begging them to sell their oil to us. Y'all, it's crazy. Joe Biden is working so hard to build up Russia, but he don't give a damn about the United States. This is all 100% Little Joe's fault. For the haters out there, the ones that hates Donald Trump with a passion, y'all, he made big mistakes. I'll be the first to admit that. But just remember this. When Donald Trump was in office, gas prices was around $2.30 per gallon, and it did fall to $1.97 a couple of times. The United States was energy independent. Look at us now. Look what we're doing now for oil, gasoline prices. They're through the roof and getting higher. And this is under Little Joe's dictatorship. 23 Democrat lawmakers sent a letter to Little Joe basically thumbing their nose at the struggling American people, and at the same time kissing Little Joe's ass. The lawmaker says in the letter, the only thing that is not up for discussion is the $555 billion that he wants for climate change and the Green New Deal. They say they are up to changing and lowering the money that goes to actually help the American people. They are okay with lowering money for children, less money for daycare, less money for kindergarten, help for low income and no income like SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and VA. Less money for them, and they're okay with that. But they don't want to lower climate change money and basically the Green New shit deal. Y'all just remember, Nancy Pelosi, you know, the top pig at the Democrat trough, she said it's all about the children, the children, the children. That was her words. Well, it sure don't look that way now, does it? And these are Democrats. Y'all, I know I'm going to get hate on this because a lot of people hates the truth. But I've held my tongue on this as long as I can. I've been wanting to say this for so long, but I'm kind of scared to. Well, now, I'm not scared to anymore. I know a lot of people's going to hate me saying this. A lot of people's going to leave my channel. And I'm okay with that. I have to say this. Right now, there's 10.5 million jobs available in the U.S. And there's 5.9 million people still on unemployment benefits. Y'all, the way to fix this problem is to make people return to work, because they will not do it on their own. America has gotten lazy. Remember back years ago, I don't know if you're old enough to remember it or not, but I do. When a job came available, the employer would call the unemployment office and put that job in their register. The unemployment office would in return send applicants to that job. The employment office would vet these people and basically hire them, but they just had to go meet the boss, that kind of stuff. And if they did not take that job for a valid reason, and it was investigated, if they did not take these jobs for a valid reason, they would not get any government handout checks every month either. Y'all, I believe this is what we need to start doing again. Forcing these people to go back to work, or you won't get a check. you can call it what it is. Y'all, I hear all kinds of excuses. But the bottom line is, America is now lazy. They've gotten used to that money tit. They've gotten used to that free money check every month. People tells me, where I live, there's not many jobs because they live in a rural area. Well, the truth is, what did you do before the pandemic? There was jobs there then. What did you do? And I know a lot of people that can't find a job in their area. They will move to find a job. I know moving's expensive and you probably can't do that right now. But what did you do before the pandemic? If you can't find a job, make a job. They also say they can't work because they got to take care of their kids. Again, I will say, did you not have those kids before the pandemic? What did you do then? And the excuses goes on and on and on. Now, the people that really can't work, the people that's on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA, the elderly, the disabled, the handicapped, these people that can't work, really can't work, and they really have a disability check coming in. A lot of people will say they're disabled, but they don't have a doctor saying it and they don't have a check coming in, so therefore they think they're disabled. These people, they can't work, really can't work. I have no problem with them getting everything they can get. They deserve it. I say more power to them. I wish the government would pinpoint and help these people right now. There is no reason why young people that worked before the pandemic can't work now. They say they got to stay home and take care of their kids. You had kids before the pandemic. And if you made kids after the pandemic, knowing that you don't have the money to take care of them, why? Y'all, that's my take on it. I know I made a lot of people mad with that little speech. But like I said, I've held my tongue as long as I can. It's just excuses to be lazy. I love you all. If you're still on my channel tomorrow, I'll see you then. Please sound off in the comments. And please keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through this. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Say a prayer for everyone hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And just know, I love you all. Until tomorrow, ciao.